Matter Mock Production.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Hnic podcast. Well, actually, welcome back. And actually, to start off this podcast, we got a newcomer to the podcast. For the first time ever, we have Nate, aka Professor Q, in the podcast, joining the sister homies, the brother homies. Actually, I should say.
Did you just say sister?
Sister.
Wow, son, what the heck?
Hey,
Wow.
you know what?
I ain't
It
signed
was
up
a
for that,
poor.
man.
It was a poor attempt at recreation of one of my favorite podcasts. Chris Hardwick and his band of brothers call themselves the Sister Wives, and that's like my favorite podcast.
Don't steal their material, cuz.
That's why I tried to change it, and it failed horribly. So I'm not going to do it.
It wasn't stealing. He was plugging them. He was plugging them in there. He meant
now it's a plug.
Well, yeah, of course. Hey, it's a nice save though. It's a nice save in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why we got you on the show to save me when I had my blunders. But yeah. So what you been up to? What you been doing lately? How's your stream going? As a matter of fact,
you know what? For those a lot of people that don't know, I actually went part time at my job recently, just to I guess stream more. And I didn't even take it serious until recently. So the stream's been good ever since I started to become consistent.
Yeah, from what I've seen, you always had a kind of a steady base that always comes back anyways.
Yeah. Thank God for them.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, I probably would have quit a long time ago.
I've seen I noticed Heather been popping in on your streams a little bit more lately.
May Intense has been probably my stream like maybe every single day that I've streamed, whether it's for 2 minutes or 2 hours. She has been there.
She hold it down.
She would come at me like, just stopping by saying hi while I'm at work. It's like, yeah, allow you your phone while you're at work. It's like she said something like don't worry, everyone's on break. So okay, cool. I see you, badass. But that's good though.
So how's your league been? How's the league been treating you? Have you reached gold yet?
Ooh, it feels. I mean, I hit gold last season, but this season has been a bit rough. They actually introduced these new positional ranks, where you pretty much get a rank for each role. The problem that I've ran into is like I play mid, and I only enjoy playing mid lane. So when I get any off role, like jungle or ADC, it's kind of hard to be motivated because like my goal is not to become a gold diamond challenger ADC player. I want to be a gold diamond challenger mid player. But it in my opinion, it becomes a waste of time when you aren't climbing in the role that you want. So. In my opinion, I don't care too much for the positional ranks, and I feel like I get my secondary. I get off roll more often now this season than I did last season. So I don't know. It just feels like I'm investing more time when it's not needed.
So when you're gonna step outside the league, your addiction.
League is an addiction, but I've been slowly trying to transition to newer things. Like Rainbow Six Siege is probably it's probably my second favorite game.
Yeah, I noticed that you was last time I checked, you was watching a bunch of pro teams and whatnot.
I was, yeah.
I'll admit, I'm still looking for a team to watch that really sticks for me. I haven't found that yet.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I even have a team right now, so I've just been watching the pro scene, trying to keep up with them.
Have you done ranked on that?
I have not touched rank yet. I did not want to be league all over again. When I started in the league, like I had no idea what I was doing, so I literally placed the lowest you can get. It was like bronze 4 or something like that. Bronze 5 was the lowest, but I landed bronze 4 because.
Oh, don't I know it? I know about bronze
5. You'll be able to know there is no bronze 5 anymore. So.
What? What?
Yeah, they took it out and they added a new rank, Grandmaster. I've never been that high. I've never even come close to being that high. So right now it's not important to me, but They took out all the fives in each tier,
Mhm.
and then they added Grandmaster. It's like right below Challenger
Mhm.
and whatever Master.
There's a Grandmaster Bronze.
No. Grandmaster is a tier on its own. It goes
Oh.
Iron. They added Iron, by the way. Oh, that's what I've got to add. Yeah, they added an Iron. It goes Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But like I said, since I've never been anything higher than Gold, this is probably not even the right order. So, somebody washing dishes or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just literally.
We're not recording anything.
Who got the dishes? Who got the kitchen sink going on?
I know kitchen sink. I was trying to get my music equipment together. Sorry, guys.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I got an amp, bro. So it's lit. It's lit.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. I like that. So, well, motherfucker, keep it down.
I didn't do anything just now.
Wait, no, I'm talking about earlier, but go on. Continue, Nate. Matter of fact, I also noticed that you was playing Apex recently too.
Yeah.
And when you gonna quit fronting and grab yourself a PS4 and join the squad? Well, technically it's 4, so Apex is 3, right? Yeah, it's 3. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
You begin dubs. You been placing high because I barely ever get a kill.
I have 7 wins in that game
what?
right now.
Solo?
But I will admit, 3 of them I legit got hard carried. So
Oh, wow.
even my second win, actually my second win might have been my best round, but it was only like 6 kills. I managed to get the game winning kill. Actually, I have that up on my YouTube channel. That way, so
we're gonna make sure we plug that at the end of the show.
But yeah. Apex is alright. It's something to pass the time when I'm not playing League.
Not playing League.
Exactly.
Man, I'll be fortunate if I get like a couple downs in an Apex game. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But
yeah,
I don't know why, but I'm so terrible on the console. Oh, well, I'm also terrible on the PC. I tried it one time on the PC and I got blasted.
Yep.
So it kind of goes the same way, but it's fun.
I feel like you also started playing it later than normal too. Like a lot of people actually had time to get good at it while you were just getting in. So you're probably getting worked at the beginning.
Oh, I was playing the console ones as soon as it dropped because I saw it drop and I was like, let me go ahead and get this. What is this? But I didn't play the PC one until like maybe a month after, and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't ready.
I was fortunate enough to play like the first day that came out, and I think like 5 games in, we actually won. We won the 5th game. A lot of people. There was a lot of terrible people there. So yeah, me and shout out to my man Pancakes.
Hey, I remember Pancakes. I like Pancakes.
Yeah, he's dope.
Not the food. All right, well, let's go ahead and that'll bring us to our next host, Brandon, aka Bilbo Swaggins. So what you been up to? What games you been playing lately? What you been doing? What you been watching? What you been consuming? What you been doing?
Well, I got Anthem now. I just gotta set it up.
Yes, I heard.
So I got that. I've been until then I've just been on Xbox Game Pass. I played Crackdown 3, but that thing literally just like died. I can't. I install it. It just doesn't load anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was going in on this mission. I just got used to the controls, so I like literally was shooting at a big ass machine, and it said, boop. I was like, and it just disappeared. I was like, okay. So every time it broke. So every time I install it, it goes past maybe the studios that made it, and then just doesn't load. It's just a black screen.
What the?
So I think this game just completely pooped on me.
Break bug.
So that happens. I might try and download it later, but recently, Other than that, I tried out the Alien game.
Oh, I brought
Alien.
up. By the way, I'm sorry for the last time I was playing that game Crackdown with you, and I was practically nodding off the joystick.
That's all good, yo.
I
I
wasn't
wasn't even
gonna make
paying.
it.
I wasn't even paying attention at the moment when that
I was
happened.
dying.
I was trying to crank. Actually, you died a whole bunch of times too. That was
Yeah, because I was falling asleep at the joystick. I was nodding off on the couch, and I was like, you know what, Brandon, look, man.
yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to make it. I gotta go.
You were donezo, bro.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm playing. That Alien game was actually slept on, to be honest.
Which alien game? Isolation?
Alien Isolation, yeah, this one slept on.
Ooh.
Oh, the one about her daughter?
Nah, that's Ripley, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's Ripley. I don't know
Ain't there a game?
where.
Ain't there a game about her like daughter or whatever too?
Yeah, her daughter goes out to space to try to find her.
I don't think that's it.
But Alien Isolation
I
is Ripley.
It's not Isolation because they call her Ripley. Our daughter's not Ripley, is it? I don't think so. Her daughter's no.
Yeah, I don't think their daughter's name is Ripley.
It reminds me of like a young Sigourney Weaver anyway, but I don't know when it takes place in the movies. But it got you ever heard this game called Amnesia? Nate, you might have heard of it. It's a PC game.
I have. Actually, I have it downloaded, and I played 2 minutes of it, and I pussied out.
Right? Yeah, since you can't fight them, you just have to run and hide.
Exactly.
Right?
I actually explained this in my stream the other. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
No. Go ahead. I want them to get familiar with Amnesia real quick.
I explained this to my stream earlier. Like, it's about scary games in general. Like, I don't mind playing stuff like Resident Evil, like the jump scares. At least I can fight back. But when I'm playing stuff like Outlast, where I'm being chased the entire time, and it doesn't terrify me, but it just throws me off. You know, I just don't. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a nightmare where you can't control yourself. That's
you just run or hide. You can't fight back. Now in this Alien game,
it's the daughter.
Weapons. It's her daughter?
Yeah, it's the daughter. Her daughter's name is Amanda Ripley.
Oh, they just call her
last
Ripley.
name.
That's interesting. They call her by her last name just like her mom then. Interesting.
Yep.
Anyway, yep. So it's her daughter. I don't know if it didn't really explain if she's looking for him, but there was they're out in space, and it's kind of like the Dead Space thing, because you know how there's a team and they had to go to find these people in this big old empty ship.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of premises. But it's just nothing. I haven't seen. Yeah, basically, but I haven't seen an alien yet. I've seen the tail, but the whole vibe is terrifying.
You see the tail.
It's terrifying. I saw a tail and I hauled it. There's place. So when I figured out, like, okay, I'm gonna search in this locker real quick. No, it gave me an option to hide. I was like, oh, it's that kind of game. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, you can fight back, but there's really no point. There's really none. You're gonna die anyway. So I've been playing that. I love it so far.
That sounds fun.
Almost pussied out.
You play that on Xbox?
Yeah, the Game Pass. It was free.
Is it multiplayer?
I don't know if it is or not.
Probably not.
Okay, I was gonna say if it is, I could use some help. I'm not trying to fight them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Two people running by themselves. What?
I'm not. Yeah,
no. See, it was so terrifying.
I'm trying to be.
Yo, it was so terrifying. I was like, I got a partner with me. This man died 5 seconds later. I was like, well, I'm back. I was like, okay, that's all right.
Yikes.
Like, and that's when I saw the man, it was terrifying, though. See, the movies didn't scare me, but this game is the vibes, man. It's great.
So Amnesia, I'm gonna have to look into that one.
It's an old game. There's a whole bunch of mods to that game and everything, bro.
Why am I not surprised? It is an old game. Why did that fly under my radar? I never really heard about that.
Because of scary games. You're not a big scary games fan, remember?
I mean, I am, but I'm a
bro. You don't fight back.
I look at them from afar.
You have to It's kind of like Slender Man thing. You don't fight Slender Man, but
oh Jesus, that shit.
You gotta
fight him with the off button.
This nigga said Control Alt Delete pause the game. Off the game.
You'll say a power plug. Just
I mean, that's true.
He just turns it off. Hard reset.
Computer revamp that never was on here.
Yo, I was like, I wish this game would get blue screen of death now. I need it now.
All right, well, that'll bring us to our next host, Elijah, aka Levi Strauss. So, what you been doing? Reading, watching, drawing? In your case,
I have been working on some stuff in secret for Mr. Nate the Great, as it says on the thing.
Coming
that
soon.
will not be revealed until he reveals it. As I feel like it is not my place to reveal that stuff, which would be kind of messed up anyway. I'm about to work on a tattoo design for a friend that I've been putting off for like 2 years. Yeah. Watching. I'm still watching Umbrella Academy. I haven't finished it yet. I'm literally slacking really hard on that.
I'm only gonna mention that because I was gonna talk about it, but I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm just gonna.
I'm still watching. What's that show with the slime? That time I got reincarnated into a slime because that's still going. I think they skipped this week, which really pissed me off.
Yeah.
One Piece. I'm still skipping arcs. People hate it every single time I say I'm watching One Piece. They're like, "Oh yeah, I skip all those arcs." You did what now? I skipped the arcs to the good stuff. You can't do that. You won't understand anything. No, they have flashbacks. I'm pretty sure I'll understand everything. And I just started watching the show called Made in Abyss. It's drawn and it's animated like it's a movie, but it has like 12 episodes. It's pretty dope. Now game wise, I've been playing Anthem. It's kind of hard to grind solo, but luckily I think I got 2 more freelancers that are going to be helping me out soon. I've been playing this game called Spellbreak, which we talked about last time. A new game.
Ain't that supposed to be like a what? Like a damn, what's the term for it?
A Wizards
battle royale, yeah.
Yeah, it's lit. And recently one of the guys, he's never been on here, he'll probably be on here, but I'm just gonna say his Twitch name, Maratsu, showed me a game called For the King. It's an RPG, but you can play it with 2 other people, and regardless if it's your turn to move, because you all move separate and do what you want, you can screw your whole team by making a decision if you want to.
Who you are
like
friends with.
Oh, is that the turn-based game that you told me about?
Yeah, son. Like you can literally you can go into a dungeon you know nobody's prepared for and purposely go in that dungeon. You can fight something and get 44 gold, and if it rolled on you, you collect all of it and not give it to nobody else.
Wow.
Like you could do some pretty petty stuff if you really felt like it. So playing randoms, I would not suggest.
Sounds like a good game to stream.
That's pretty much all I got, honestly.
All right, well, if you're wrapping up, then that brings it to me. So I've been playing the piss out of my Switch. I've been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I've been training my fingers on Smash. And also getting
not enough apparently.
Yeah,
I found that out today.
Matter of fact, Nate, when you go hop in, you gotta switch and you gotta motherfucker.
Apparently you aren't worthy yet.
That's the problem. I even have problems with my buttons.
Eat a dick.
Whatever.
It's a new platform. I'm using a whole new joystick because I decided it was time to move on.
Don't blame the joystick, my friend.
It's not. I'm not blaming the joystick. I just gotta.
Sounds like you blaming the joystick.
I gotta kick the dust off.
You're indirectly blaming the joystick.
And I ain't even got Duck Hunt and Pac-Man yet. I ain't got.
Now you blaming the characters. Okay.
Yeah.
You can kill people with King Dedede and King K. Rool. You've done it. You just can't do the final blow.
Shut up.
Yikes.
Brandon, where you been at too?
Yikes. I don't know what's talking about. I don't know what's talking about.
It's him staying out the conversation.
I don't know what's talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Smash.
Nate over there, and he got a switch. Brandon over there is Smash. Fucking.
I don't think Nate wants to play with me no more.
You played one time and you took advantage of me. I was like 2 days.
I was trying to teach you stuff,
and you did. I actually believe it or not.
I just didn't know if I was being kind of rude.
No. Playing with you, believe it or not, playing with you that one day actually, like I learned a lot. So
learn some more.
I mean, the best way Elijah got to basically put it is he just puts you in the fire.
Yeah,
And-
he throws you to the wolves, and he's the
That's-
fucking wolf.
Go to the wolves
That's-
with tips, and that's it.
That's legit how you got to learn it. Like you got to get your ass whipped so many times to realize, oh, I mean, like
That's what Malik does.
what am I doing
Hilarious.
wrong?
Isn't that what he does with you, Elijah?
What?
Malik
What
always
you talking about? Me and Malik are.
Yeah, they can go
Rick
tip
says
for
I'm
tat.
better than him.
That's what I'm saying. So he doesn't he get tips from you, and then you beat him up all the time.
We get tips from each other because I'll sometimes use the same character he's using, and he'll sometimes use the same character I'm using. We'll figure stuff out.
Dicks though.
It's like the best way to do it.
No mercy.
Y'all need to get your hands up because I plan on throwing a tournament in Smash. I need to go ahead and unlock all my characters.
I mean, I have been playing.
Have you? Good to know.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Switch so you can play with us. Come over because
Yes,
we don't. None of us. We all in the area.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm coming too because I need to practice my king rule anyway. So you know.
Of course.
Of
Of course.
All right, well here we go. Next Sunday, let's meet up.
Oh, you with
Right
it?
back.
Sure,
Put
I'm
your
down.
money where your mouth is, Mr. Nate. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not
We
playing
here.
with this money on the table.
No. What I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I'm
he's saying let's meet up.
I want it.
What it is, yo?
But yeah, so I've also been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Been playing a piss out of that. Like it's exactly what I wanted. I've been asking for a HD. I think Elijah. Matter of fact, I think I've been telling you for years. I would just like
Is
a
it
3D
really
version
though?
of Pokemon Yellow.
Because
Yeah,
you can't.
Are you
fight-
sure about that?
Exactly.
Listen. It was a step forward at the time when that came out.
Well,
it was a
no.
step
This is what
forward
I'm saying. I'm
because
not
now
saying
he-
it's a bad game, but he said it's exactly what he wanted. But to have an exact HD remix of Pokemon Yellow would mean you can battle the Pokemon instead of just throwing a Pokeball at them. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I understand what the Pokemon Company was doing with this, and I kind of got over that. So, and after you get over all of that, all the more serious like Pokemon things, because yeah, of course, it's not exactly Pokemon Yellow because they hold your fucking hand throughout this game the whole time. They firmly grasp that joint.
I mean, I don't know when I've
Well-
ever needed my hand held in a Pokemon game. Just saying.
Well, this is for people who play like Let's Go. They want to try to get them into the game.
You got 5-year-olds that make better Pokemon than we do.
But do they?
That's a stretch, but I guess
I'm over exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
I'll say we're flat. All right.
But regardless, this game is more for the Let's Go, more for the mainstream crowd. And once you realize that, and it's actually quite good. It's a lot like Pokemon Yellow. And a matter of fact, I love the fact that I can see the Pokemon running around in the grass. Even that's going to be gone. It's going to suck in Pokemon Shield and Sword. And I also really dig the fact that I'm riding around on my Arcanine, which is also going to be gone in Shield and Sword.
I don't think that's going to be gone. Are you sure?
That's from what I heard.
Well,
I think
there's
it was
like barely any
Joker.
information on the game. They can't just say, "Oh,
There's
we're
not
taking
much,
this
but
out."
there's some.
I think
I
that's something they're
probably
probably
should've-
going to keep.
I'll need. Last time I got the links, but I didn't feel like getting the links this time. So, but I'll get links to videos and whatnot because I heard it on a video and I was like, "That's lame." But random battles are back in, and I would like actually a mixture of the random battles and you see the Pokemon. Give me a mix, at least.
I say if it's a Pokemon you
Well-
found a certain amount of times, you should be able to just see it.
It's like
Yeah,
how
well, you discover
how random would the battles be if you see them though? You know.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I mean.
just
Like
ran
if
into
you
30
see, like
Rattatas.
if you're in an area that has a lot of Rattatas and you've seen like 30 of them, now you can just see them.
Yep, that will be perfectly fine.
It's like the same as like it's like a tracker. You know what the signs of a Rattata at this point.
Yep,
You know what it's going to be.
so you can see it walking around. But see, look at that. We just solved it. A perfectly acceptable way to have a hybrid of random battles and seeing the Pokemon run around. I feel like it will be that easy, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna get my $60 when the game comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all right, let's move on to some fresh topics. The first thing we got on the list is Anthem, because Brandon hasn't started playing it yet, but me and Elijah have been playing it throughout the week. I've been playing it a little bit less than Elijah, so Elijah kind of got more.
A little is an understatement.
Well, yeah, but so you got more things to say about it than I do, and Nate has questions about it because he's about to finally join in on the fun. So my opinion on it is overall, I don't see what the big hubbub that people have about this game. I don't see what the hate is for people who often shame people for liking the game. Like, bruh, it's kind of like, from what I understand, Destiny 2 Vanilla when that came out, it was bare. Just, bruh, if you can't wait, just don't worry about it until maybe a year later. And if it doesn't survive, it's gonna be gone.
I won't even say a year anymore.
Yeah, to be honest, they pumped out that patch like quick.
Get the game in May.
So
because that's when the Cataclysms are out, and that's like the last big thing I see on their list on their website
just
to
wait
come
till
out.
May.
So just wait till May.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
it'll be okay. And if you want to play Division 2, go ahead and play that. Like, it's okay. Motherfuckers ain't gotta be out here shaming people for it. But
yeah, I think that's the most depressing part about the game is that people are saying, why would anybody buy this game? It's not done. 90% of the games that come out these days that are AAA aren't done.
Yeah.
They're like in beta. They're not even in 1. They're not even in like the 1.0. They're in like 0.8. And you can tell when you first play the game.
But with all that being said, with all that good stuff and how much I actually really do love this game, there's a couple points that I really don't like, mainly navigation based.
That needs to actually change.
To be honest, that's my main gripe with the game. Dig everything else. I mean, other than like the occasional crashes that I get. I think we were playing earlier and I crashed on when I went to the launch bay or tried to load it.
Well, I wasn't playing with you when that happened.
Okay, well, I was trying to load into the launch bay and I crashed earlier. But I'm gonna need like a trail or an arrow or like a marker that I can set on a waypoint, like anything, so that I can figure out where I need to go to get these missions done, because it's ridiculous out there.
You think they would have used some of their stuff from what are those, Mass Effect?
Yeah, because it is BioWare,
but they didn't do it. But you also got to remember this. I feel like this game, just like every other game, didn't come out done. They were still working out kinks.
That's what I was getting ready to mention.
Yeah, they were still working out kinks, and that's one of them. That's one of the things they kind of looked past to finish what they needed to get the game out. But since nobody's really complaining about it, they're still not paying attention to it.
Yeah, true. That's not what's on. That's what's on my number one, but that's not what's on everybody else's fucking top list. Like, but Jesus, I really hope that they fix that, zip that up, bro, because it would make it much easier for myself and probably other people like me. So, Nate, didn't you say you was curious about Anthem? So what are you really curious about? Because I was playing the piss out of it.
I mean, that was. I just wanted to know your opinion on it, because I don't know why I've seen so many YouTube videos about it was just bashing the game.
Yeah.
And but partly what I was thinking was just like what Elijah said is the game isn't finished, and I feel like that's been happening a lot. There's somebody said that they're fixing 300 things in like the next patch that's coming out or something like that. And I'm thinking, like, why didn't you just push the game back even more and just things that make the game work should have been in the game already, you know? Like that. There's no reason, you know, from my point of view. I'm not a game developer at all, so I don't know.
I'm assuming it's investors.
I also feel like it is probably because it's EA and they're just not a great company to begin with. Especially recently. So I feel like they probably pushed the rush of it.
They did give us Apex.
Yeah, no, they did not give us Apex.
I was going to say, where did you get that from?
This is why
Respawn is owned by EA.
Is it owned or partnered with EA?
It's owned by EA.
It was owned by EA, but look at this. Look at this. This is the difference. You have Anthem and you have Apex. Two completely different games. One came out, snuck in under the radar, came out fantastic. Another one, everybody knew about it, knew what it was about, came out, nobody liked it. Here's my thoughts on what happened. EA had more of their hands dipped in Anthem because they thought they were going to get a lot more money off of that than they were going to get off of Apex. So they let Apex, they were like, Respawn, y'all basically just take Titanfall and make it into a MOBA. Go ahead, we trust you. And then Anthem, they were like, we're going to watch you guys like a hawk. We want to change. We want to do it now. This game needs to come out on this date. We have no time to extend it.
Go ahead. No, I agree with you. Go ahead.
Since Apex, nobody paid attention to it. There was no advertisement or nothing. Guess what? You don't know when it was going to come out. There was no date to pressure them to put it out early because there was nothing. So they could work on it as long as they wanted, getting it done in kinks and fixes because nobody knew it was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Anthem, everybody knew. They put a date. Now you have to finish it by this date. No matter what happens, no matter what, I put this in and it broke like 30 other things. Well, you still got to fix it by this date because it's got to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the big difference between. So I feel like EA had too much hands on Anthem, and Respawn was able to do their thing with Apex.
I wonder if Anthem came out like Apex did, like nothing, like nobody
just under the radar
about it. Yeah,
it would have probably been fine because they would have had more time to do it because there's no pressure.
Yeah, I feel like more people just need to be like, well, it's coming out next week or it's coming out tomorrow. We've been working on it since forever. We just ain't been saying jack, and now we're done. So here you go.
It would have been a completely different outcome.
Yeah, I feel like it would have greatly affected it. It would be fascinating to see more people do that. I would really like to see like some real AAA type games drop like that. That'd be real dope to see. People just start freaking out. Oh, what? It comes out when? So Elijah, how you been enjoying the gameplay so far? Because you've been cranking on it.
It's relaxing, I want to say. I don't want to say it's like epic, fantastic. Oh my God, here we go. This game is wonderful. It's chill. There's no PvP, so you don't have to ever worry about having to fight somebody and raging because some cheap shit happened.
Yeah. True.
If you feel like there's nothing to do, you can just go to free play and just roam around and look, an event. Oh look, some mysterious stuff. Oh look, some lore I can just read. This is the first game I've actually read the lore because I'm kind of interested in what happened and what's going on. Like recently, well, I don't want to say spoilers, so I'm not going to say that.
Fair.
But the way the story sets up, it makes you kind of interested in the lore because you want to see what else you can find out that happened. Because they're not on Earth, they're on some other place. And just about everybody that's played about the Legion of Dawn, because that was part of the DLC if you played it for the game early. Mm-hmm. Just seeing that armor tells you that the Javelins have been around for a long time.
I wonder how long.
Because they're in like these like old school kind of knight armor. So that means that it's not new.
Do you think the story could be better told without Tarsus? Because you're not really talking about Tarsus a whole lot. You seem like you're talking about you're learning more about the world from the world instead of Tarsus.
Yeah, if you go to free play, you're learning more about the world. Yeah, but you learn bits and pieces about I think her name is her last name I think is Tarsus. If I remember correctly.
I actually think the Tarsus portion of the game should be worked on because it's a little, even when you're interacting with the people, it's a little kind of dull. Make them do some more like cinematic type stuff. Make them like.
Well, you're not even that far in the story. You don't know what else happens.
True. So I will hold further judgment because if they do more, then because I'll go into Fort Tarsus, I'm just like. I just want to get out and fly around in my Iron Man suit.
But it's definitely a chill game. It's a game where how do I put this? It's like Destiny now. Most people are playing it just because they enjoy playing it.
Yeah, true.
That's what Anthem kind of is from start. And even though, yes, there's hype because, Cataclysms are going to come out soon, well, in a couple months, and they're fixing things. So I was basically the shit baby that played the game when the game had all the problems. Even the notion of bricking your console, which it didn't do that, but it would fuck up your shit.
Yeah, and it turned out that the problem was people didn't know how to properly reset their.
No,
power
once it went down, they
with-
didn't know how to
with
turn it back on properly. That's all it was. People were
Yeah.
like, oh, it won't turn on. Just unplug it and plug it back in, friend.
I didn't realize people weren't properly power cycling.
I mean, there are people that still believe you can't get free music. So come on. But I would request it to people, but I wouldn't tell them, like, be all hype about it. I would just like, yeah, it's a fun game. You know, if you enjoy like a nice loot and shoot that you can kind of just play.
Turn the brain off and
yeah, just kind of mindlessly play it with your friends. Maybe there's still some cool interactions. You know, you get to go underwater and stuff. There's no fights underwater, which I'm actually happy about.
Yeah, me too. I dig the I just like flying around in our robot.
Yeah, it's definitely the Ranger is the most Iron Man feeling. And if you choose the Colossus, you're either feeling like War Machine or you're in a Hulkbuster. It's one or the other.
More Hulkbuster.
I couldn't get the hang of the Colossus at first.
Well, they adjusted some of his movements with the most recent patch. So
okay, cool. Yeah, because I heard a lot of complaints about that as well.
Javelin, by the way, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna play them all. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still working on that process.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if anybody has any concerns or questions, like right now, so I can't think of anything else to talk about it.
Word. That means we can move on to this Kurtzpell beta. So you know the most about this Kurtzpell. I was just looking at the gameplay trailer, and the gameplay actually looks pretty nice. And you said it's mainly a PvP based game.
Yes,
it's kind of like a anime PvP battle arena type deal.
Mm-hmm. If you've played any Platinum game, you know how they fight. I'm pretty sure everybody here has played a Platinum game title, right?
Like,
give me a second. Wikipedia be my guy. I can't think of it right now. Hold on. Platinum games. Hold up. Games. Oh, that game Astral Train hasn't come out yet. Has Bayonetta. That's one. Mad World. I don't know if anybody remembers that game.
I played Mad World.
Transformers Devastation.
I watched you play that. That was actually
like
a pretty good game.
I remember watching you play that. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Bayonetta 2.
They was the ones that was about to put out Scalebound.
Yeah, they were. They're the same people.
And they did Wonderful 101.
Big old sad
Did they do Nair?
Yeah, they did Nier. They did Nier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And their most latest game that's coming out is called Astral Chain, which it looks so good. It's come out Switch exclusive,
But they're doing this game, so they're doing this Kurtzpell game.
Well, no. The fighting.
It's similar to that,
but against players. Like there is a PvE aspect, which, you know, since it's early beta, it wasn't that great. It wasn't very refined, in my opinion. It was you just choose something and you're at the boss fight. There was no minions or nothing.
So is this just a indie game, or is this like a MMO type deal, or what?
It's an MMO made by Call Games, who made Elsword.
So what platforms is it
PC.
On? PC?
Just PC. They haven't announced anything else. If you like Platinum game, fighting style games, you'll like that one. If you like PvP games, you'll like that one. The combat, to anybody that knows is hearing, is better than Dragon Nest PvP. Because in my opinion, Dragon Nest PvP was the best PvP, no matter how cheese it was.
That ain't.
It was still the best feeling.
A lot, as far as like best like fighting MMO games.
Yeah, like Dragon Nest's PvP was solid. Like you do a combo, you're doing a combo, and that's exactly how this game feels, but better. The only gripe I have right now is that they don't know if they're gonna make it free to play or you gotta pay for it.
They should totally make
that
it free to play,
when I asked them that during their Twitch thing, it scared me. It was like, oh well, we haven't decided yet. I was like, oh geez, I'm not paying no $30 for this game. I played the beta; it's not worth $30. There's not enough content. The fact that also, if another problem it's going to have is the longer you're playing the game, the more skills you're going to obtain for each weapon that you learn. So anybody that comes in later and they decide to go to PvP, which is a big part of the game, you're going to get ruined because you don't have all the skills for your weapon, but they do. So they can do combos that are ridiculous and last forever, while you can do, like, you know, a 1-2 buckle my shoe. So that's to me is a dying point and why the PvE needs to be made better if they're going to decide to, let's make people pay for this game. But if somebody paid first and you come in 2 months later, you're going to get mopped as soon as you touch PvP.
It sounds like my situation with most of those.
That is scary and it bothers me.
So to be honest, this game, from what I've seen, if it's free, I'm definitely gonna play it. If it's $30, it'll depend on like if Nate decides to play it and you decide to play it, then I'll go ahead and play it. But if it's free, I'll definitely play it.
I'm a bit of a weeb. I already like the anime aesthetics that it's putting off. So
that's what got me in. That and the cell shade. I love cell shaded games.
Yeah, it looks like the way you fight is. I really dig the way it looks. It looks super flashy, almost like a Marvel vs. Capcom type joint. Yeah. So that'll bring us to our next topic, and one that I'm I've got some feels about. So the MK11 roster, Reptile. Why is he omitted?
Wait,
why there's such Reptile?
Who?
Don't you dare!
I'm playing.
I almost fell right.
You're the one that loves the character when the first version of him died. Get out my face.
Oh my god! But for real, like such disrespect to my man Reptile, like, and Elijah's a Reptile, so sometime Reptile main. Like,
you want to explain what's going on with him first?
Oh, well, he doesn't know. He hasn't been announced at MK11 yet. And that's scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I thought you automatically assumed you knew him. My bad.
No, he has not been announced, and that's freaking me out.
Yeah.
I actually just assumed he was one of the first, like he
exactly.
Yeah, that's what everybody.
He's not there. The funny thing is that Ermac and everybody hasn't been. Ermac and I think Noob has been confirmed, and Liu Kang as well, obviously.
So Kung Lao.
Yeah, Kung Lao.
I think he's in the story mode.
What I don't understand is how you can have Noob in there but not Reptile.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because Noob is an OG. What, bro? We talked about this. He's
not as OG.
Noob is not as OG as Reptile.
Not as OG as Reptile.
He's the original Sub-Zero. What are you talking about? Not as OG as Reptile.
Noob is not. Noob is not Sub-Zero no more. You can't use that.
Noob Saibot.
He's still the freaking ninja.
Sub-Zero is Sub-Zero. Noob Saibot, I'm pretty sure he didn't show up to like Mortal Kombat 4.
That's my point. Like Reptile has been in since
2.
He's a day one. Yeah,
he wasn't a day one.
He wasn't day one, but it was like 2.
Day 2, day 1. Now we're splitting hairs. But anyway, what I'm saying is like, he's more iconic than the people that are putting in now. I saw a trailer before they released some kind of Prince of Persia type dude or something. He controls sand and time or something.
Garrus, my guy, I'm going to name him.
But no Reptile?
You know, the funny thing is they also gave us Cabal, who was in the freaking Mortal Kombat trilogy or something like that on the PlayStation, regular PlayStation, but we don't have Reptile. We haven't seen Cabal since what? Armageddon before that, since the PlayStation game.
Reptile's not in there, therefore I don't give a shit about Cabal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They put him before. Actually, I don't even see my man Jax anywhere.
Yeah. But the
dude that basically, or the girl that basically replaced, his daughter.
Hasn't Jax been
in there, I think.
Previous games?
No, she hasn't been put in there.
I thought I saw her. I saw her.
Jackie hasn't been put in there yet.
I don't think anybody. What is it?
Cassie.
Takeda
hasn't showed up.
My man, even though he's gay, I still love him to death. Kung Jin, something like that.
He's not in there.
I'm really hoping that they will just be in the updates. Like,
I hope they don't put Stryker in before Reptile.
That would be.
And I heard John Cena wants to.
Stryker reminds me of Dan from Street Fighter.
John Cena wants to voice Stryker.
They're gonna put in mocap.
That sounds right because John Cena could play as Dan from Street Fighter too.
I mean, Ronda Rousey, Sonya Blade, so I mean, it could work.
Yeah, and that's I'm fine with that. I dig that. I just don't really care.
I need Spawn, Wolverine. If WB wasn't partnered with DC and everything like that, Wolverine would be a perfect candidate for a Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, that would be stick.
To be honest,
well, it's not like Marvel and WB got problems with each other. It can still happen.
Don't, but no. They're partnered with DC. They're not. DC is going to probably cut them off if they do anything with Marvel. That's facts. I'm pretty sure that's facts. Anything with that. So, I mean, I would love to have Wolverine in there. Spawn is definitely a must, and I think Todd McFarlane already said he's going to have him in there.
100%. They need to go ahead and bring Spawn on home. Bring him home.
Bring him. They should bring some people that in Armageddon that weren't bad either.
I would like to see on top of Wolverine.
I'm surprised they brought Jade back
because I would like to see Ghost Rider versus Scorpion. That would be fucking tight.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yeah, I would love to see Ghost Rider in the game. Yeah, that'd be fucking sick, nasty.
I would love to have Tremor back too, but then again,
Tremor cool.
There's is Tremor and Jax put together, so I'm completely fine.
I also wouldn't mind seeing Rico. I just like Rico's aesthetic.
What happened to the big man from Deception? You know what I'm talking about?
The Dragon
Show. All right, show.
Oh, Bo Raicho?
Bo Raicho was put in 10.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh, he wasn't 10. Onaga is never heard from again since Deception.
I forgot about Onaga.
And he was supposed to be a problem. Isn't he original Dragon King?
Yeah.
Isn't Goro under him? Or was under him?
The last time I played as Onaga and seen him was like Armageddon.
Yeah, and Onaga hit like a freaking tank, as he should.
I'm gonna need them to go ahead and just put that many characters in Mortal Kombat now. Like I want my Mortal Kombat that's got the same roster depth of a Smash Bros. They can do it.
I know Elijah ain't gonna bang with me on the horror game thing, a horror movie genre, but like, hear me out. You're telling me you wouldn't you're telling me you wouldn't want to see a moveset on Pennywise?
No.
Come on. Really? Really?
I'm sorry. I'm done with the horror thing. I feel like 10 overdid it.
They're some of the best candidates.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I'd rather have another Mortal Kombat character or somebody. I wish they could have put Hellboy in this instead of Justice 2. But something like that gets me excited. Seeing
John
Pennywise,
Barenthal Punisher would fit
it's
great.
cool and all, but no.
Facts. Nah, I get it. I mean, that's like they'll overdo it, but I wouldn't mind having a couple more. I wouldn't.
As soon as they said Leatherface, I was completely out.
They overdid it, Elijah. That's why they did it. They overdid it because nobody cares about Leatherface.
Yeah,
Jason.
we said Leatherface.
When Freddy was in 9, that was well received.
I didn't like Freddy. I thought it was whack.
Everybody else didn't.
Not everybody else.
Jason was a decent fit. I'll give him that. Alien was in there. Oh, Predator was
Alien
definitely.
And Predator were perfectly fine for me.
Yeah, I dug Alien and Predator, but that
Jason was a stretch. It wasn't.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it'd be cool to see people that don't like have powers like Pennywise to be in there because he could shapeshift and morph and do some crazy effed up stuff.
I see what you're saying.
But I'm only saying Pennywise. Nobody else. I'll say Pennywise because he's a demonic clown and. You know, he's scary as shit. So, and his movies gory as fuck. I mean, come on, I wouldn't mind that. But I want somebody from left field, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Justice was left field.
Yeah, but I dug that though. I didn't think I would.
Like I need something. Yeah, I mean, they had a comic run with Batman, so I'm not surprised they're in there. But it's still left field.
Yeah.
So I want a character or characters like that from left field. Like even Smash is brought in their thing. We're going with Joker from Persona 5. Like, I want left field.
When they announced that, I was like, "Who the fuck is?"
Yo, what if they got Berserk in there? Guts.
Yo, that would be.
And MK.
Or actually, Goblin Slayer. If you watch that.
Actually, I think didn't I say something about like why wouldn't they like put any kind of anime characters in there? Like somebody from Attack on Titan could be in there.
Yeah, I feel like Spawn should be in there, and they should find some anime character.
Well, you got to realize it's got to be a character that uses weapons. Well, doesn't really use weapons, but does. Like, it's got to be somebody that also can throw hands.
True.
Yeah, I haven't seen Captain Levi throw hands actually before. Because he definitely
Mikasa throws hands, but I don't think people want her in there.
Nobody cares about that.
I feel like they would have to be violent, very violent to make sure they can easily.
So other than Guts, who else would be a perfect candidate?
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, well, other than Goblin Slayer. Then who? Who else?
Who the
I'm
fuck
still trying to think.
See, the problem is
the dude from Parasite. No, he can't fight. Never mind.
The anime has so.
What do you mean? Yes, he can.
I never watched the whole thing.
List of characters.
I literally. He literally just like took so much. He took a freaking gun to the head, a knife to the
I
head,
like to
and just
see
started.
Hisoka from.
Little boy
bodying.
from Fist of the North Star.
Ooh, yeah, that would be
Ken!
tight. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, that would be
he
tight.
would be dope. He's
But he's
actually a
already in
perfect
Jump
fit.
Force, so that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, they put him in Jump Force?
Yeah, he's in Jump Force.
Yeah, come on,
trash.
man.
Oh boy.
Oh god, I don't want to talk about that.
All right, a matter of fact, that's a perfect way to move on to the next section, so we can avoid that conversation completely. So, has everybody seen the new starter Pokemon, right?
No.
So you haven't seen it. All right. So there's a fire bunny. There is a lizard. Looks like a lizard squirrel.
Please, it's a chameleon, cuz. Oh my god. Look at the hands and the feet and the tail.
He gets so tilted. He gets so
Isn't there a
tilted.
chameleon
this
Pokemon
bro.
already?
This just in. It's a chameleon.
I thought it was a chameleon Pokemon already, though.
No, there isn't a chameleon starter.
Oh, I mean starter. I meant a Pokemon. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, there's already a chameleon
Sword and
Pokemon.
Shield.
There's no chameleon starter.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Now there is.
And then there's the grass monkey. There's Grookey, the fire rabbit, score bunny, and the chameleon water thing, Sobble, because it's crying because it doesn't know what it actually is. So, to be honest, I'm going with fire. I'm getting score bunny. I'm getting score bunny. He looks tight. He's fire. I like fire.
Now, what do you think he's going to turn into? Fire fighting?
Listen, that's
not fire dark.
Thing. Like, I've been a huge fan of firefighting since Blaziken. So
and
doesn't he have a mega evolution as well?
Blaziken?
Yes, right? Yeah, I think so.
Well, speaking of that, who do you think's the most slept on starter 3 Pokemon? Since we're on this, I want to know who's the most slept on starter 3. Just anybody, any generation. Yes.
Torterra.
Yeah, to be honest, fucking Venusaur too, bro.
Well, yeah, I think whoever the Penguin and Typhlosion and them, they're definitely slept on.
Empoleon,
that Typhlosion's apparently trash.
I heard his HP's trash, but
Empoleon, I've met some interesting Empoleon.
Empoleon gets on my nerves.
Yeah, he's a problem. I like Empoleon.
But Infernape's pretty boss too, though. I like Infernape.
Yep, Infernape definitely my favorite fire. Fighting fire.
I feel like all the fires were really good. I mean, the only one I didn't care for was that pig, but whatever.
Yeah, I didn't care about.
I actually forgot he existed.
Empoleon, isn't it Empoleon?
He was low key.
Yeah, he was forgotten.
Yeah, well, nobody cares about him.
I think after him, that fire psychic one came out. For those you know, psychic is my favorite type of all. So I mean,
the fox.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah, from I know you're talking about. Is it
Eevee as well? So I can trade you my my Kadabra, so I can turn it into an Alakazam.
Oh hell yeah!
Let me do it.
Oh wait, Nate, you have that too?
He needs. I'm telling you, you get it. You got to switch so we can play games.
Oh, Sceptile was garbage too. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yo,
what did you say? What did you say?
Trash.
Whoa,
Sceptile's trash.
Fuck out my face.
Number one.
With that being said, listen, I know. I feel him because I feel like Grovyle, the second evolution, was so dope, and then
I will admit it did look. Grovyle looked more slick than Sceptile.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like Grovyle. Sceptile.
I
ain't gonna lie. I had him in the game, and he was still a. I thought he was the first starter I put because I was like, because he was a lizard. I was like, okay, let's try it out. Mm-hmm. And when he went to Sceptile, after Mega Sceptile is decent though.
That's one of my favorite grass types. Period.
Gotcha.
Yo, see, matter of fact, I'm going to get a fucking Sceptile. I'm going to punish anybody who fucking challenges me with this Sceptile. You motherfuckers talking shit on my man.
I guess.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Poké tournament too, and he apparently is top meta because I keep seeing all the top games, Mega Gengar versus Mega Sceptile. I keep seeing that. It's pattern. He must be top tier.
I put Chestnut above Sceptile.
Yeah, of course you do. Fuck out my face.
Oh, I actually didn't like him.
Chestnut, Torterra over Sceptile. I'm sorry.
Okay, see now, you are now.
I'm just kidding about that. I'm kidding about Torterra, but I like Chestnut over Sceptile. That's just my opinion.
Fuck that goddamn
Better
chest.
attack, better HP. Sorry. I'm sorry.
And time.
Let me go ahead and step out. Y'all keep talking about Pokemon, and I'll be right back in a sec. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and take a break right here, and y'all probably won't even notice it. All right, everybody, welcome back from the break. Sorry about that, but that's why I pre-recorded, so I can break like that. So let's go ahead and wrap up the Sword and Shield talk. So Nate, who are you picking as your starter Pokemon?
Yeah, like I said, I'm a huge fan of firefighting, and hopefully Score Bunny could bring this back for me. So I'm going with Score Bunny.
Yep, I'm going Score Bunny myself because fire. And
Score
so
Bunny.
Elijah, you're going Score Bunny too?
Nah, I'm going Grookey. Y'all basic as fuck.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the dude who look like he work out, plays soccer, or fights. It's one or the other.
All right.
I'm going with Score Bunny. Sorry.
Y'all suck. Yo, we just gonna leave Sabo just sitting there like
Squat.
Oh wait, there's a
Squat.
third? Is a third one?
Because he doesn't know what he is.
Disrespectful.
Watch that man gonna have the
He's
tightest
too identity, I'll be
evolution just
back.
because nobody cares about it.
Yeah,
Right,
probably
exactly.
the best attacker looking or something too, man. It's crazy.
Speaking about not caring, now we're gonna move on to some trailer / movie stuff. So the first thing we want to talk about is the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Y'all bugging. I don't even see what's wrong with him.
I don't either. And
Y'all
that's why I want
bugging.
to bring this up. Like, people are like really mad
We're
at
reaching.
how he looks. Oh, why is his eyes not
This-
put all together like goggles? I'm like, yo, they're making him realistic. Why doesn't he
Yes.
have gloves on and his hands are white? That one kind of gets me because he's wearing shoes.
Yes.
But at the same
Why
time,
is
I
he
don't
furry? Bitch, he's
Like,
a
why is
fucking
he furry?
hedgehog.
He's an animal, cuz.
He's a hedgehog. Do you see what hedgehogs are? They're furry and they're spiky at the same time.
Nobody cares about Rocket Raccoon. Nobody complained about him. He's just a raccoon.
Well,
They
he
complain about
does
Sonic.
look more like
He
a raccoon
looks
than
just-
Sonic looks like a hedgehog.
Okay, you got me there.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
Well, come on now. You have to make him look like a legit raccoon.
Like, but here's my thing. I don't like the way Sonic looks whatsoever, but I don't really care because one, it's probably gonna be appeal towards kids. Two, like Jim Carrey is Eggman, and you know what? You can put him. He was in a Grinch suit, and it was dope. So like, he put him in an Eggman suit, and I'm there. Like, what the fuck ever.
I had no idea Jim Carrey. I'm gonna watch it off of that just alone.
Yeah, that's why.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know he
I
can play a crazy, maniacal, psychotic genius.
He just has to be the Grinch again.
Pretty much.
Just smart. Matter of fact, the Grinch was smart too. That's what I am there for.
Yeah, evil mastermind. Yep.
So speaking of little furry animals, has anybody else seen the Detective Pikachu trailer number 2?
Lit.
Other than myself? Yo, I'm in.
I'm pumped.
I am in.
I'm so weirded out that Deadpool's voicing Pikachu. It's so weird to me. I can just see Deadpool's head on Pikachu's body.
What was you saying, Nate? What was you gonna say?
Nah, I mentioned earlier about like my favorite being psychic type. So of course in Gen 1, it had to be either Mewtwo or Alakazam. And I screamed when I saw spoiler, by the way. I screamed when I saw Mewtwo in the trailer. I was like, what?
I was like, yo, that's dope.
I was so confused. I was like, you're just gonna put him out already? I'm like, all right, cool. That's fine.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I was confused.
Because it's not an origin story. They're just like, yo, Mewtwo exists. He's been exist.
I wish they would have just saved it for the movie though.
To be honest, like, there's so many Pokemon. Like, it doesn't really matter to me who they show because there's a billion legendary.
I'm gonna be honest. They actually might have shown the whole movie in the trailers.
Fuck it, I'm still gonna see it.
Me too. I mean, Legendary's making the Pokemon. Legendary has a very amazing track record. So
I would really like to see a live action Ho-Oh, just like the glimpse, like when Ash
or Lugia.
I am not a fan of Lugia. I'm not going to diss him.
Nah, bro.
I'm not
Lugia
really
over O any day for me. Sorry, Lugia over O any day.
Nah.
That's me. Sorry.
Nah.
I feel like it's only because they came out with a whole movie on Lugia fighting.
Well, Ho has a movie now, so.
Yeah, Ho got more variety later.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, the new movie, Catch 'Em All or whatever it is.
Okay. I haven't watched it.
Yo, I'm so mad at that movie. I don't want to spoil it though, because everybody's not watching. But there's a reason why I
What
don't
movie?
like it.
Does Ash die?
No, well,
Ash not in it. Wait,
he always
Well,
dies
what do you mean,
in his
well?
movies.
What you mean? Well,
He died in the one with Lugia.
actually, he
Wait.
died with
Oh,
Mewtwo too,
shoot.
didn't he? Or
Yeah, he died in
technically
Mewtwo too.
Oh,
No, he didn't
shoot.
die in Lugia. He
Well,
died
I
in
mean-
Mewtwo. Yeah, my bad.
I thought he was just petrified or something like that.
That's death.
That
He can't
nigga
breathe.
died,
His body
That
ain't
nigga died.
working.
He couldn't breathe. He was nothing but stone. He was dead, son. He was dead inside of me.
So we can all agree that we're all probably gonna be seeing Detective Pikachu too.
Yep.
Detective
I want to
Pikachu.
see it. I might bring my daughter. Shoot.
Actually, once my kids are old enough, but they won't be able to. It'll be in Blu-ray by the time they're old enough, so it'll be okay. So we got Brightburn.
Yeah, I got y'all on that joint, bro.
Oh,
I know y'all.
that's the Superman joint, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, not Superman joint, but the
Evil.
No,
it's
it's Superman.
Evil Kid Superman.
It's basically
No
Superman.
question.
Yeah.
It's Ultraman, basically. It's basically Superman's like dimensional counterpart, basically, in a whole different dimension. He's called Ultraman. He has basically these same premises. He just didn't get. He literally landed on Earth. He said, "What is this place?" And got old enough, and people ain't f with him at all, and he just turned straight evil. And then he found the evil Justice League. That's what happened. That's exactly what this movie is.
Yeah.
And I'm for it. I am for it.
Yeah, I'm
For a
down with it.
Superman movie, please.
Yep.
I
Superhero,
hope they make some kind of
superhero
universe.
monster. I really dig that.
You know what the funny thing is? Somebody mentioned, I was talking about somebody that's at work, and they were like, it'd be cool if they would tie us into like that superhero chronicle movie. But I was like, he would eat them alive.
That'd be pretty tight.
He would eat them alive though.
Yeah, he would. But
So
it would be pretty tight. But you know that good heroes always have to have an impossible villain, so they can overcome that impossible situation.
That's not true.
I mean,
He-Man's villain wasn't impossible. Lionel's villain wasn't impossible. They just ain't like killing people.
Thanos is quite an impossible villain. I mean,
No, he's not. He's been killed before.
yeah.
talking about the movie universe, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, at this point right now, like he seems impossible. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, at this
It's
moment,
villain
literally
is
nobody.
already
legit,
impossible.
legit, the only way to
He's
beat
still not
him is to
impossible to
cheat
kill.
and to
No,
rewind
no,
time.
No. He was
I
still
think
not
now he's
impossible
not.
to kill because Thor could have killed him if he had aimed for the head.
I was going to say, yeah, Thor could have.
So he's still not an impossible person to kill.
I'm still, as a comic book fan, I am still baffled that even happened.
Well, he won, so
Yeah.
So
At this point, he's already won.
he's
I'm still-
impossible enough.
Yeah.
I'm still
He's impossible.
And
lost.
since he survived that, he's not gonna give him the opportunity to do that again. No,
He's coming with the smoke.
yeah, he's not gonna make
Again.
it.
He's coming with, as soon as he finds out the Avengers are trying to undo whatever he's doing, he's going to come with all the smoke.
If he can.
Yeah,
Armor and all.
that's
So
a
what we'll
damn
do,
charm
we'll
good.
save the Avengers talk for another show because I feel like we can go on that for a whole show.
Oh my god.
But we also have on a docket Jumanji 3.
Mm-hmm.
So this is rumors brought to us by Elijah. So
This is not a rumor. I watched something yesterday by accident on Jack
Jumanji
Black's
3.
so this is
stream.
confirmed.
Yes. That's the best way I can put it. Because so I was watching Jack Black's stream. It was of him literally trying to throw a boomerang in a park, just having fun, doing whatever he does.
Mhm.
Then it cut
The
to
Blue
him
Games.
in his Jumanji outfit and a girl that plays as Nebula in her Jumanji outfit from the second one, and they were doing like a little mini interview on a couch playing Crash Bandicoot. I was like, okay,
Yeah, I
wait,
saw that.
I was like,
I
wait,
saw that.
the date on this video says today.
Yeah. His hair's different than the first movie, so I
I was
get
like
that.
that too. I was like, wait a second, they're making another one.
So yeah, I follow The Rock and I follow Kevin Hart, and they've been talking about working on or announcing Jumanji 2, and then
Jumanji.
and then is it technically Jumanji? Okay, Jumanji.
Well, it's technically 4 because the 4 was considered Jumanji 2.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay, so Jumanji 4, Jumanji 4, and then The Rock, since it's his company kind of helping out with making the movie, he actually brought on Danny DeVito as well, and he
As long
also
as it's not the same idea as Skyscraper, because
that's that movie blah.
it was Die Hard with a missing leg.
It really was. Yeah, Danny DeVito. He brought on somebody else. Hold on. As a villain, give me a second. I'm on his IG.
Okay, we don't need. Well, no, I don't even know who the villain would be. Also,
I
why
don't
they
know,
would
but
go
he-
back to
Give me
Jumanji.
jungle hijinks, and I'm down. Like I don't
I'm
need much. I just need it to be dumb fun and
I'm
fun.
waiting for that and Hobbs and Shaw. Like since we're talking about
Yo, bro, Hobbs and Shaw. We talked about that last show, so I'm not even gonna. Yo, I'm done
Just
excited
saying.
for that.
Oh, Aquafina's in. I don't know if anybody cares about her.
Yeah, I know about her.
Yeah, she's gonna be
real
in.
funny.
She's gonna be in there, and so is DeVito. It's weird, but I'm ready.
But all right,
There we go.
well, that's all we got on Jumanji 3. So we'll go ahead and move right on into anime and comics. So has anybody been even reading any new comics that they can suggest?
Well, I've already told y'all. I told y'all to hop on Dark Knight Metal for the longest time.
I really need to go ahead and commit and read.
And
comics.
yes,
It's all digital, and you.
I sent you the link.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I mean,
You might have to link me to them.
I got you, Nate, because I've actually been catching up on Aquaman 2. His comic book is.
I also want to continue reading that Sonic the Hedgehog series too by IDW. I just been
Elijah
procrastinating.
got me hip, and
son, I
I'm
showed
so
him
hooked.
one scene. Son.
I'm so hooked. I was so confused. I was just like, "What's going on?" My favorite Sonic villain of all time. Yep, just became more busted. Yep. I'm sold. That sold me.
Yeah, made them look
Literally
like fools.
smacked all three hedgehogs. I'm sorry, two hedgehogs, one echidna. Goodbye. Goodbye. I need to do my thing. Goodbye. Like, bro, dismissed them, son. Dismissed all of them without trying. I was like, yep, I'm sold. I'm sold. Like, unbelievable. I'm surprised. It's the same people that made the games, correct? Made the stories.
No. It's the same people that did the Archie comics, but the story is now officially based off the game. So, like, anything from the games up now follows behind this comic.
Right. So it's officially a canon, like the main canon Sonic story, correct?
Yeah, because the one of the dumb things they said about the Archie comics when they were interviewed, like, well, what's considered canon? They said everything, and it was like, okay.
Nice.
All right, that works. Bro.
But I think this is the main timeline.
All right, man. I'm trying to find a comic where they went to war because I was like, ain't no way I just see Sonic running in the forefront in war.
Well, the war. There's the Archie comic wars, the Botnik wars,
right?
Which you could probably find those, but those are old ones and they're not really super canon no more.
I heard about that.
And then Sonic Forces is the war, the game.
Okay, there we go. I was like, which one was that? Okay,
but that's the game.
Is that on Switch?
Yeah, that's on the Switch.
I might have to get that.
Don't do that.
I wanted to play it. It's bad? It's bad?
Don't.
I thought you played it before, Eric.
No.
Please don't. If you could get it for like $10, sure, but don't pay no $40.
It's that bad.
Sorry, I love Sonic games, but that game is not worth. It's not worth $40.
I'll trust Elijah because Elijah's a Sonic game nut.
Yeah.
Well, so.
Like I didn't hate it, but once you beat the game, that's it.
That's rough.
And the game isn't super long. And the classic Sonic, which, oh my god, I don't know, they broke it. I don't know what they did.
What's wrong with
like if you ever play Sonic Generations?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know how smooth he felt and everything he did felt right, and it was like everything in that game was right.
Just like he basically felt like before, except better.
Son, they broke him. They slowed him down. They made his jumping terrible. That man, it took him 20 years to pick up speed. Like, oh my god, I couldn't stand playing his parts.
They really did the OG like that.
And the problem, here's another thing. That Sonic is not the Sonic from Generations. That Sonic is the Sonic from Sonic Mania.
That's dope.
Wait, which one's Generation?
I thought Sonic Mania was the OG Sonic.
Sonic Mania is the OG Sonic, but the Sonic they teamed up with last time is not technically that same Sonic.
I am now baffled. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Nobody
knows. Sonic Mania, he already knows Tails and he already knows Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
OG Sonic only knew. Well, no, he knew Knuckles. Didn't he?
He knew both of them. They had a game together.
Maybe I'm wrong. I definitely remember that. Like that was like a big theory that it wasn't the same one.
But overall, so this comic for sure, I'm gonna have to read it and then come back next recording and tell you what I think about it.
Please read Dark Knight Metal.
Yeah.
I like you too, because your boy
Send me all the links. Matter of fact,
well, I actually have the variant of the Red Death.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and make a Google Doc so everybody can dump the links in there so we can all look at that stuff so we can talk about it next time.
Y'all need to get hip because y'all missing out
So
on
we
some
need
of these
to-
story arcs. Oh my
So
lord!
we're gonna. I feel like this question right here it's a hard hitting question for the last question of the
last two.
class. Well, last two, but it's already what?
You mind if I present them real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to take the first one and take it away from a question.
Go on.
And then make it so that the next one is just a question. Dragon Ball Superheroes, number one. Best Dragon Ball Z series I've watched, even though they're short.
It's a whole big old.
It's a whole universe.
It's a big old fan dumping site, and
it's basically GT all over again. But they brought back tough.
Let me tell you something, bro. Are you guys? Yes, it's not canon. No. It's its own thing because it's based off of the RPG or something like that in Japan. So it's its own separate thing. It's also
based off of Xeno Goku and stuff, which is
no, they added him in.
Canon.
Yeah,
he's canon.
Oh, did you see
canon? But the whole show isn't.
Yeah, the whole show is not.
But Xeno Goku's Vegeta, the most broken motherfuckers in Dragon Ball. That's already been established. There's this new Saiyan called Cumber. He's broken as hell as well, like Broly. He's basically Broly with long black hair, and he has a red aura instead of a typical any kind of sand color aura.
Green,
and should I say something? Have you seen the last episode?
No, but don't spoil a lot of stuff.
I'm glad you said
never mind.
Oh my god.
Never mind. I was just going to say.
You know what I'm talking about that he fights? That I know
exactly. I wanted to say. I'm glad. Oh my god.
For you, dude. I can't wait. That whole episode got me dying for the next episode.
Stepping on mine feel right there.
All right, so now that I don't want to ruin anything anymore, okay, we're gonna go to the question. The question is, what is the best Dragon Ball franchise villain, canon or non-canon? Doesn't matter.
I don't know a whole lot about.
See, I was going to say Frieza, but he lost my respect from the movies, so no. He really and Broly is technically not a villain anymore, so I can't say him either.
I'm going with perfect Cell and Frieza.
I've actually always been a fan of Cell. Cell has legit reached his goal. Like he wanted to become perfect. He became perfect, and he just
became super perfect.
Exactly, and he just wanted to have fun. He literally made a game.
Yeah, I like his attitude. His attitude and charisma locked me in.
I think that's what I like too, because you can see the Saiyan in him. Like it is nothing but Saiyan blood. Yeah, just.
Super Boo's mine. I'm sorry. I think Super Boo has to be mine.
Super. Oh man. Okay.
Super Boo was just amazing. Amazing.
I'm sorry, guys, but I gotta say Omega Shenron.
He's tight too. Like he's
dope. We talked about it, Elijah. I love him.
I actually knew you was gonna say him. I don't know why, but my mind was
Omega Shenron was the biggest problem I've seen as a villain.
I'm just going to say Baby.
And he's not canon.
Baby Vegeta was a problem, but at the same time, was he really?
He wasn't a dragon problem.
Yeah, he was just basically hopping off Vegeta's power. So really, Baby himself is trash.
Oh yeah, I like Baby Vegeta. Baby
Vegeta was a great form. But all in all, Omega Shenron was just the cockiest.
You really had a Black Star Dragon Ball, whatever he was. You just in a whole dragon. He was amazing. I liked him.
That man said Super Saiyan 4. What's that? I don't care what that is.
Did y'all just fusion? Oh well.
I mean, he got a little scared when they fused.
Can you blame him? Can you blame him? Okay.
That man was good.
Let's just combine. Let me just watch these two fuse and then amplify the 5 by fucking 50 or something. Like, I'd be pissing my pants
scared until he got hit.
Yeah, bro, nobody know what to do until they get in the face. You know it.
That man said, y'all fusion don't mean nothing. You just got pretty.
My face. Janemba's actually up there too. Sorry.
Well,
oh my god, I forgot all about him. He was my favorite.
I think I got Super Boo in place of Cell.
Janemba's not really a villain, in my opinion.
He was crammed into a movie.
He was just.
If they were ever to give him an arc, Like he'd be a problem, especially now since
They should have done a Janemba instead of a Goku Black if they were going to do that whole we switch bodies thing.
Yeah, because I liked his power set, like the way he disappears and comes back. Like it was just
he went like
digital. Was lame.
Yeah, he like all the pixels just went away and it came back. I was like, what? But yes, I'm sorry though. Like I don't think anybody can top Super Boo for me now. I'm just, like Super Boo is just the epitome of just evil and just the power.
So final thoughts. Everybody's number one favorite supervillain. Mine is probably gonna have to be Frieza aesthetically.
Yo, I don't think you've seen that movie because
I don't want to see a movie because then I might change my mind. But I love Frieza.
If you watch the Corner of the Power, you gonna change your mind.
Eric, you know I was really avid Frieza fan. You know this, especially after Super. Came more of a fan. This movie was shown to me, and I said, "Fuck that! Goodbye, Frieza."
Even when that man returned and turned golden, he was still trash.
So I'll go with Cell. I'll go with Perfect Cell.
Don't make him change an answer, dude. It's
I want Perfect Cell back.
At least watch the movie first before you change it.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and watch the movie first. I'm gonna stand at Frieza until I'm disappointed. Like I said,
man gonna sit there with his mouth open.
I apologize.
Brandon, you made yours clear. Your favorite is
Super Boo.
Yep. Super Boo. Nate, who you got?
Definitely Cell. Super Ferg Cell.
Elijah, who you got?
I got King Piccolo. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never even thought of him.
I was fry your existence, bro.
No, Mega Shinron.
All right, so
I really like that. I like that pick though.
That's a solid list. I'd like to see them all in an arena together. Maybe not Frieza, but
oh man, I wish, but no, because Super Boo and Cell will be.
No, we forgot about Cooler.
Dog food. Oh yeah, well, School is my second favorite.
But all right, let's go ahead and start wrapping up with some plugs. So Nate, where can everybody find you other than this podcast? And thanks for coming on for the first time, and hopefully that lasts.
Great.
Thanks for having me. I do appreciate it. But I do stream on Twitch at www.pro. I fucked that up. I'm not used to doing this.
You hear me over here struggling the intro and whatnot.
www.twitch.tv/proq2 PROQUETOO. And I also upload YouTube videos, a bunch of random content. You can find the link to that actually on my channel, so on my Twitch channel.
Got you on Twitch, Brandon. Where can everybody find you other than this podcast?
IG T_Blazing_1. That's me.
And of course, Elijah. Last but not least, where can everybody find you?
Definitely find me on Pornhub. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say find all of us.
Video. No. You can find me on Instagram under Leviathan Strauss. I haven't decided if I'm going to make an art station because the art is full of too many weird people. And I don't stream too often, but my Twitch is also Leviathan Strauss as well.
All right, well, that's the end of the show. So thanks for stopping by. If you actually stopped and listened, and hopefully you listen next time. Peace out. Hey, made it to the end. I appreciate it. Here's a track by Dexter Gray called Jedi Jones. Find him on Sound.
Told Amani I'd make it better.
Thanks again.
Told Memento we changed the weather.
Peace.
Told BA and Sunny it's fuck the money. Let's write these spells and record them. Just kill them like God told them. And if we fall in some paper on the back end, that'd be gravy too. You know, climbing out the Autobahn, the way that you Autobahn racing like the natives do. Cause you know, when in Germany, do as the Beamer do. When you get that, you can claim you took the scenic route. Anyway, ADD and DMT. Tiny glands I probably shouldn't mention. See, vibrations of energy and 1,000 other things you should be Googling. Yeah, you know DIY before we just DI. Or is that too dark? My fault, my bad. They take that too hard. But I have not yet begun to display my art. No understudy needed, let me play my part. I Jedi Knight on the nightly and lightning sabers, this Iceman, hold up. Hold up. I Jedi Knight on the nightly and lightning sabers, this Iceman, hold up. Hold up. High Jedi Knight on the